Hello everybody, and welcome back to my Minecraft Surla series. My name is Naragath, and in the last episode we went to the end, got ourselves an elytra, and, defeated the Ender Dragon, obviously. And in this episode, I'm going to be doing some more work on the storage room, which I will touch on here in a second, as well as I need to get some slime. So we're going to be making a slime farm. Okay, so one of the first things that you've probably already noticed between last and this episode is that there's no more black concrete. We make gray concrete for the walls here. I changed out with spruce wood. I think it looks a hell of a lot better. And it's going to look even better once I put the ceiling in and light up the redstone lamps there. Which these I'm going to have, in front of every module. And I will decide what I'm going to do here in this section, which is going to be my bulk storage. Now, as far as like the lighting up top, I'll probably do something similar, just mirror it. We'll see. I'll figure that out when I get to it. But yeah, I think this is shaping up pretty good. I haven't hooked all these modules up yet because I just haven't. I've been kind of busy doing other stuff, outside of working on this. So, anyway, one other thing to note, you probably hear already, is that I probably sound a little bit different. Let me know what you think as far as whether it sounds better or worse than different. Let me know. I'm trying a different way of recording, so to hopefully help streamline my recording and editing, and in turn hopefully increase how much I can put out to you guys. Okay, so for the main thing I'm going to be doing today is I want to make a sugarcane farm, but before I can do that, for the one that I want to make, I need slime balls, or more specifically slime blocks. And I need quite a few of them. And yeah, you may be thinking, well, you already have a slime or a sugarcane farm already up in the tower. That one, yeah, it doesn't put out a whole lot. And with me now having a elytra, I'm going to be going through fireworks quite a bit. So being able to have a lot of sugarcane to make a lot of fireworks is going to be kind of necessary. So I'm just looking over at Mine Atlas, and right underneath my storage room pretty much is going to be where my slime farm is going to be. It has a few slime chunks. It actually has 3, but I think I'm only going to utilize 2 of them for the design of the slime farm that I'm going to go with. Which isn't, anything crazy, but it's also not following a specific design. It's just one that I mess around with in creative, and that's what I'm going to go with. So I'm going to go ahead, get down there and get it dug out, and then I'll bring you guys back in when we're ready to proceed from there. Okay, and welcome back everyone. So I've dug out a little bit of an area. This is more of a test area to see if these are indeed slime chunks. So it's a quick 2-chunk section here, as it's all I want to do is just a 2-chunk slime farm. And I am currently on level 38, 39. And that should be good enough to spawn some slimes if we are indeed in a slime chunk. So I'm going to hang out here for a little bit, wait and see if I see one spawn. I'm not anticipating the rates to be good, because I haven't lit up anything around here if there's any caves or anything like that, which I think they are. But even if we get one slime spawn here, that's a good sign. So I'll bring you back in if I see one. Alrighty. So I went AFK for a little bit and came back to, well, some good news. So this is very good for putting the slime farm here, which is excellent. So that's also given me the green light to dig this down and proceed from there. So I'm going to go ahead and switch into a third-person time map, get this all dug out, and we're back. Welcome back, everyone. So as you can see, the chunks have been dug out. You may notice that it's a little bit wider than it was in the time lapse. And that's because I dug it out by 3 blocks on those 2 sides to allow for slimes to jump off and for where my killing chamber is going to be. It's a couple ghost blocks here and there, but I'll take care of those as I'm putting in the platform, so it's not a big deal. So yeah, that's phase 1 complete. One thing I will briefly touch on is that this episode is going to be going out way later than I anticipated. And originally I was going to put it out on Sunday. Let's just say I had some issues regarding Mother Nature. We'll put it that way. I had some high winds in my area, so my power was shut off for several hours when I was originally starting to record this. It happens. Not much I can do about it. But anyway, in addition to that, you'll notice that my levels are a little lower than they were before. Yeah, I might have forgot to put my light around when I was equipping or when I was repairing my tools.
Alright, now that I'm done repairing my tools, go ahead and take a look at inventory levels. Alright, the flesh I'm not surprised on, but the adult nuggets, holy crap. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Doing pretty good on Gold Mars too, so looks like I'm gonna have to do some crafting, but I'll do that later. For now, let's go ahead head back home and forget to deploy our elytra.
Oops. It's making me think about putting in like an elytra equipper at my gold farm, so I don't do that as often. I don't know. Figure it out. But the other thing to note is I had a friend. I was crafting the jack-o'-lanterns that I'm going to use for the slime farm here. And up there is not lit up yet. So, yeah, he came down and said hi. So I got some repairing to do, but yeah, it is what it is. And I guess the other thing to touch on is I do have a pair of frostwalker boots now, which, if you don't know, very nice to have when you're working with magma blocks. So, I'm going to go ahead and get the bottom, like, area of this farm set up. It's not the layer. It's not the first layer, but it'll make sense when I put it together. And then I'll walk you through how it's set up, and we'll go from there. And welcome back, everyone. So, I've got the killing platforms in place, as well as the minecart track that's going to go around picking this up. And in case for whatever reason you're wondering, Frostwalker, magma blocks, good combination. Makes it so I don't have to shift to avoid taking damage from them. But anyway, so as you can see, I'm going to be killing the slimes with magma blocks. It's going to be nice and easy. And you'll notice I have some... tree. Anyway, you'll see that I have some sticky pistons placed over here. What these are going to do is, once I get enough slime blocks put together, I'll be able to put water back here, and I'll have water periodically come through and push any slime balls that are on these 2 blocks over to this block over here. What that means is I only need to have the minecarts go around 1 time, and we'll be good to go. And then this is where my minecart station is set up. Pretty basic. You just have it where, the hopper minecart comes up here, stops here. If anything goes through that hopper, turns off that torch, which retracts that piston, which means that any signals to send the minecart off is ignored, basically. Which is how I'm going to have it set up in timing with the water. Where once I'm pushing the water over, I'm sending the signal to the minecart to start its run. So, I don't want it to be heading off while it's still unloading. So that's the whole reason why I can have that there. So, pretty simple thing there. And I got the same thing going on over here on this side. Where I have the pistons here. And they're spaced far enough away where I can put regular block on either side, up here. I can go ahead. I can start showing you what I mean here. So we'll go ahead and do it with this one right here. So put the slime block stuff here, gonna be like that. Yeah, that'll do it. And then I can put, a regular block here. I'm probably not going to use stone, just because if I'm mining down here, stone's not going to tell me, hey, something's there. I'm going to use something else. I'm thinking glass more likely. And the reason why I'm doing regular block here and against the wall is so I don't have to worry about the the slime blocks picking up another block. I'm going to be obviously digging out some more of this and getting some immovable blocks to put through here. Right now I'm leaning towards leaves just because it's going to be easy for me to get a lot of them. But I might, go with like glazed terracotta or something like that. Just for, change. Anyway, that's how it's going to be set up all the way across. Obviously that's going to be a short one right there. The rest of them are going to go to the full push limit of 12. We're going to have regular block there, 10 slime blocks, regular block, 10 slime blocks, regular block, that kind of deal. And we'll be doing the same on the other side. And as far as controlling them, it's going to be a real simple hopper clock, where when it gets to a certain point, it's going to send a pulse through and track them, and we'll be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and get that part put in, and I'll bring you guys back in when that's in. And welcome back, everyone. So now I've got the brains, so to speak, installed here. Pretty simple setup here. We've got a hopper timer clock with a stack of items in there. Currently have it turned off right now because, well, there's no point having it running. But anyway, it comes out into an observer here, which sends the signal off in the two directions. This way just sends the card off, and this way we'll deal with the pistons, which in the default state I want them extended, and I just want this to turn them off for a little bit of time so that water can go and push the slime box over and then retract. So I suppose I can go ahead, let it run, kind of get an idea of what we're seeing here. Like I said, I only have a stack in there. I might increase it, I might decrease it later once we actually get the actual farm up and running. But for right now, for testing purposes, it's good. So we have down for just a little bit. Minecart's on its way. And then also have it so that if it's unloading, like I said before, it won't take off. As you can see, that piston retracted. Signal went off, but the minecart didn't. Which is exactly what I want. I don't anticipate there ever being an issue with items despawning and that becoming a problem. If it is, I can handle that later. But if I'm getting enough slime balls where this is staying here and allowing others to despawn, I think we're doing pretty good at that point. And I can either find a way to increase the rate at which it unloads or whatever. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. But for now, not too worried about it. I think this will work out just fine. So now the next thing to do is to get the actual spawning platforms in. Which is going to take a little bit of time, but yeah, it's part of what makes a slime farm a slime farm. So I'm going to go ahead, hop into another third-person time-lapse, and we'll get this done. Alright guys, so for this time-lapse I wanted to change it up a little bit, have my first time-lapse chat with you guys. First thing I want to talk about is the audio. Hopefully this time-lapse chat sounds better than the rest of the episode. I'm kind of tweaking some settings. There's one that I forgot to enable throughout the rest of this episode, so yeah, whoops. Hopefully that's too big of an issue. But yeah, the next thing I want to talk about is I'm thinking about adding not only another day of vanilla to the week, but I'm also thinking about adding a modded series for the week. So if you have a suggestion for a mod pack that you think would be fun to watch, leave it in the comments down below. Right now I'm looking at Feed the Beast Unstable, Purpose Stranded, or Modern Skyblock. Yeah. So I think any of those would be fun. They're all different in their own way. So yeah, if you have a suggestion for a mod pack that you think would be fun, like I said, leave it in the comments down below. The next thing I want to talk about is the poll from the last video. I'm going to be leaving it up for another week. So if you have not voted on that, make sure to head over there and vote. And to sum it up, what it's about is a way to thank you guys for subscribing to me. Whether it's a house for each one of you, your name on a wall, or your name on a monument type deal. So, if you want to vote on that, make sure to head over there and vote. You still have about a week, and then I'm going to start putting you guys up there. So, how I'm going to handle who gets on there is just comment on any video indicating that you'd like to be put on there. I don't want to put someone on there who just randomly comments and who doesn't actually want to be on there. So, I need to know that you guys want to be on there. Well, other than that, that's about all I wanted to talk about in this time-lapse chat. So let's go ahead and get back to the slime farm and get her finished. Alright, and welcome back, everyone. So as you can see, I got all the platforms in here. And it's already starting to work, as you can clearly see. It's awesome. I already got the minecart running, so it's also, quote-unquote, bringing down the water. I haven't got enough slime blocks put together yet to actually put that in. So that's going to be next episode, unfortunately. So, but, let's go ahead and take a look. Ooh. Ouch. Go ahead and take a look at how much we have got already. Just going to go ahead and grab these guys at the end here. See, we're actually getting pretty decent amounts. And okay. Yeah, so this issue right here is going to be something that's going to be fixed once I get the slime blocks and the water in. Which is fortunately caused by when the little slimes get down on the track, they stop the minecart. Yeah. That's just going to be a little problem that'll be fixed once I get the water going, get the farm fully in place, basically. Not bad at all. Definitely better than what I was expecting. Okay. So that's all I'm going to be doing on the slime farm for today. I'm going to put the rest of it in tomorrow, or the next episode, I should say. Basically what I have left to put in is the iron golems that I'm going to be putting in. I'm going to be putting in 2 per side. Basically, there's going to be a divider here. It's going to be 1 golem over here, 1 over here that the slimes can see, and they'll try to get them, and then fall off, obviously. It's similar to how Il Mango did it for his, but mine aren't going to be as encased. And then, of course, I'm going to clean up the walls, make them look, somewhat pretty. And then I'm thinking on these ends here, at least this end, maybe the other one. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to glass it up so I can come down here and just kind of look in the farm. And have a nice little view. That's basically all it's for. It's just having a nice little view. So, but yeah, that's my plan for that. So now let's go ahead and move on to something else. Alright, and welcome back, everyone. So I have some nether rack cooking to fix this nether brick area. First, I'm thinking I want to get... that was okay, I was gonna happen. I totally forgot. If we put something right next to an item frame, well, yeah. I was going up in the wrong spot anyway. So we go ahead and get the roof here all taken care of. Yeah. Okay. So you can see I kind of started digging it out, but I haven't dug out a whole lot. Yeah, it's pretty simple to dig it out, but a lot more gravel actually than I anticipated. So for the roof of my storage room, it's going to be pretty simple. Mainly going to be doing stone brick. And it'll look pretty good. I'm just going to start up by kind of digging out an area here. Now the reason why I'm digging it out is so I can lay down some redstone to light up the redstone lamps. That's it. Alright, and welcome back. So as you can see, I have the ceiling in, so now I just need to fix up that little area there. Go grab the nether brick and some packed ice, glass, and all that, and finish this up. And of course repair that. And then we will be done in here for today. Alright, and welcome back everyone. So, I've got done repairing this area over here. Got it back up and working. Got these started to hook up. Still need to put the item frames back, but that's it's no big deal. Got the ceiling in all lit up and all that. I think it's looking pretty good. Extended this out, got it ready, and yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. But unfortunately, guys, that's going to be all for today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you're not already, consider subscribing, and you can follow me on Twitter to know the next time I upload. But until next time, guys, have a good one.